Leg power after 60 plus hidden dangers, daily traps, and how to walk strong again. One, that the hidden danger lurking in everyday habits. Have you been feeling like your legs just aren't what they used to be? Maybe they feel heavier when you get out of bed. Or perhaps you're finding stairs a bit more challenging than they were last year. You're not alone, and this isn't just about aging. There's a deeper, often overlooked reason that many people over 60 are silently struggling with leg weakness, cramps, and discomfort. And here's the twist. 2 vitamins, widely marketed as essential for your bones and muscles, might actually be part of the problem. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vitamins are supposed to help us, right? That's what we've always been told. But what if I told you that too much of certain good vitamins can actually backfire, causing more harm than good? Excess vitamin A and vitamin D, especially when taken as supplements without medical supervision, can wreak havoc on your legs. Vitamin A is essential for your vision and immune system, but when it builds up in your body, it becomes toxic. This overload can inflame your muscles, leading to pain and weakness in your legs, hips, and even your lower back. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt that dull ache in your thighs? It might not be just aging. It could be your body sending a signal. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin, helps absorb calcium and supports your bones. But when consumed excessively, especially through supplements, it can cause high levels of calcium in your blood, a condition known as hypercalcemia. This disrupts the delicate communication between your nerves and muscles, making your legs feel stiff, heavy, and sometimes even shaky. Imagine trying to walk, but your legs don't respond the way they should. It's scary, right? What's even more alarming is that many people don't realize they're overdoing it. Multivitamins, fortified foods, prescription supplements, it all adds up. And because both vitamin A and D are fat-soluble, they don't get flushed out easily. They build up silently over weeks or months. Let me ask you this. Have you been taking vitamin supplements regularly? Do you know how much your body actually needs versus what you're taking in? If you're not sure, it's time to speak with your doctor and get your blood levels tested. Self-diagnosing and self-supplementing can be a risky game, especially after 60. But here's the good news. You don't have to live with leg pain or uncertainty. By understanding the hidden dangers and making small changes, you can regain strength, balance, and confidence. This is about more than just vitamins. It's about reclaiming your independence and feeling good in your own body again. In the next section, we'll talk about the everyday foods that could be quietly draining your energy and what smarter choices you can make starting today. 2. The silent saboteurs in your pantry. Let's talk about something that's in nearly every kitchen. The comfort food we grew up with. The ones we turn to when we're tired, stressed, or just craving a bite of nostalgia. Unfortunately, many of these everyday foods are doing a number on your legs, especially after age 60. Start with something as common as white bread. On the surface, it feels harmless, maybe even part of your daily routine. But white bread is made from refined flour, which has been stripped of most nutrients and fiber. This means it digests rapidly and spikes your blood sugar. Why does this matter? Because these constant spikes and crashes wreak havoc on your energy, metabolism, and muscle function. Over time, this creates fatigue and makes it harder for your muscles, especially in your legs, to stay strong. Think about it. Every time you eat something high on a glycemic index like white bread or pastries, your body experiences a surge in insulin. And if you're over 60, your insulin sensitivity is likely not what it used to be. That insulin surge can lead to fat gain, especially around your abdomen, which puts more strain on your legs. And worse, insulin resistance means your muscles aren't getting the energy they need, leading to weakness and slow recovery after activity. Now add in fried foods. Oh yes, those crispy, golden bites we love so much. But behind that crunch lies a storm of saturated fats and inflammatory compounds. These fats interfere with blood flow, and when blood flow is restricted, your leg muscles are essentially being starved of oxygen and nutrients. Have you ever noticed that heavy, sore feeling after a fast food meal? That's your body reacting to poor circulation. Then there's sugar. We all know it's not the best for us, but did you realize how directly it affects your legs? Sugar promotes inflammation and contributes to insulin resistance. It makes your muscles more prone to injury and less capable of regeneration. Every dessert, every sugary drink adds to the toll. The irony is many of these foods are marketed as convenient, comforting, or even fortified with vitamins. But what they really offer is a rapid route to muscle loss, inflammation, and declining mobility. The problem isn't just one slice of cake or one serving of fries. It's the cumulative effect of small daily choices. But here's the empowering part. You can change this. You can take back control. By replacing white bread with whole grains, fried food with baked or grilled options, and sugar with natural sweeteners like cinnamon, berries, or even dark chocolate, you start giving your legs what they actually need. Real fuel. Your legs carry you through every day. They support your freedom, your independence, your quality of life. Don't let what's in your pantry steal that away. In the next section, we'll dive into the deceptive world of processed foods and the surprising ways they sabotage muscle health without you even knowing. 3. Processed foods, the slow thief of strength. Let's face it, processed foods are convenient. They sit on our shelves, ready at a moment's notice. Canned soups, deli meats, frozen meals, they're everywhere. But here's the harsh reality. Convenience often comes at cost, and in this case, it's your leg strength and long-term mobility. Take processed meats, for example, things like bacon, sausages, and deli ham. These items are often loaded with sodium and chemical preservatives like nitrates. What does that mean for your legs? It means inflammation. Persistent, silent inflammation that targets your joints and muscles, making them ache more, heal slower, and move with less confidence. Have you ever gotten out of bed feeling stiff, your knees creaking, your legs reluctant to move? That might not just be the mattress or your shoes. It could be yesterday's lunch. The sodium in processed foods not only raises your blood pressure, but also causes fluid retention, making your legs feel swollen and heavy. And when your legs are working against inflammation and fluid buildup, every step feels like a chore. Then there's the lack of nutrition. Processed foods are often stripped of their natural nutrients during manufacturing. What you're left with is something that fills your stomach but starves your muscles. Without adequate protein, magnesium, potassium, and B vitamins, your muscles can't repair, grow, or perform. The result? Chronic fatigue and loss of muscle mass, a major contributor to falls and fractures. And don't overlook the sneaky additives. Monosodium glutamate MSG, artificial colors, emulsifiers. These compounds interfere with your nervous system and energy metabolism. Some even affect how your muscles contract and relax. Over time, they rob your legs of agility, coordination, and strength. It's no wonder many people over 60 find themselves gradually relying more on canes, walkers, or the arms of loved ones. But it doesn't have to be that way. Swapping out these convenience foods for fresh ingredients, batch-cooked meals, or minimally processed options can begin to reverse the trend. Your body is incredibly adaptive. Give it the right fuel, and it will respond. You might start to feel lighter on your feet, more stable, more energetic. You'll regain trust in your own legs, the very foundation of your independence. In the next part, we'll uncover how popular snacks and packaged treats could be doing even more damage than you think, and how to break the cycle without giving up flavor or enjoyment. 4. Snack attacks and sweet traps. How treats can betray your body. They're small, they're sweet, they're easy to grab, and they might be the biggest reason your legs feel weaker and more tired each day. Yes, I'm talking about snacks, cookies, candy bars, crackers, and all those colorful packages that line supermarket shelves. It's easy to think that a cookie here and there can't hurt, but these highly processed treats are loaded with sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial chemicals that quietly undermine your muscle health. Take a moment to look at the label on your favorite snack. See all those long, hard-to-pronounce ingredients? Many of them are preservatives, emulsifiers, and synthetic flavorings that disrupt your digestion, inflame your joints, and stress your liver, the very organ that helps clear toxins from your body. Now think about how your legs feel after a day of snacking. Heavier? Tighter? Less energized? That's not a coincidence. These foods promote water retention and trigger inflammatory responses that make it harder for your muscles to move freely and recover fully. Over time, your legs lose tone, flexibility, and stamina. Even worse, most of these snacks are designed to be addictive. The sugar hits your bloodstream quickly, giving you a momentary rush, but that high doesn't last. It crashes, leaving you more fatigued than before. Your body craves another fix, and the cycle repeats. Meanwhile, your muscles are being fed empty calories that lack the protein, minerals, and vitamins they need to thrive. So what can you do? First, become a mindful eater. Swap ultra-processed snacks with whole food alternatives, like a small handful of nuts, fresh fruit, or a slice of whole grain toast with almond butter. You're not just feeding a craving, you're feeding your strength. And don't forget hydration. Many of us confuse thirst with hunger and turn to snacks when a glass of water would have done the trick. Keeping your body well hydrated improves circulation, eases muscle tension, and helps eliminate the toxins that weigh your legs down. Changing your relationship with food isn't about restriction, it's about elevation. You deserve to feel energized, mobile, and free. The power to make that change is in your hands. In our final section, we'll bring everything together and show you how to build a leg-strengthening lifestyle that lasts. 5. Rebuilding stronger legs, a lifestyle that lifts you up. Now that we've peeled back the layers, revealed the hidden dangers of supplements, the damaging effects of processed food, and the trap of sugary snacks, it's time to rebuild. Not just your diet, but your daily life, your routines, and most importantly, your mindset. Reclaiming leg strength and overall vitality doesn't happen overnight, but the steps are simpler and more achievable than most people think. It starts with consistency and a gentle commitment to doing just a little better each day. Let's begin with movement. One of the most powerful drug-free ways to improve leg strength is with regular, intentional physical activity. And no, you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking per day can dramatically improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and maintain muscle mass. Pair that with light strength training, using resistance bands or even your body weight, and you'll begin to see and feel a change. Start slow, stretch often, listen to your body, but don't underestimate it. Next, let's talk nutrition, not just what to avoid, but what to embrace. Load your plate with colorful vegetables, lean proteins like chicken or legumes, omega-3 rich foods like salmon or flaxseed, and complex carbs like sweet potatoes or quinoa. These whole foods nourish your muscles, stabilize your blood sugar, and support the minerals your body needs to fire on all cylinders, especially magnesium, potassium, and calcium. Hydration is just as critical. Muscles are 75% water. Even mild dehydration can reduce strength, coordination, and endurance. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water a day, and more if you're active or live in a hot climate. Herbal teas, fresh smoothies, and water-rich fruits like cucumber or watermelon are also great options. Finally, mindset. It's easy to feel discouraged, especially if you've been dealing with leg pain or weakness for a long time. But let me remind you, your body wants to heal. It's wired to adapt, to grow, to strengthen when given the right tools. All you need to do is give it a chance. Visualize yourself walking with ease, climbing stairs without holding on, dancing again, playing with your grandkids, traveling without fear of fatigue. These aren't distant dreams. They're entirely possible when you treat your legs like the priority they truly are. You've learned the hidden pitfalls. You've seen what can go wrong. But now, you have the knowledge, the awareness, and the power to make it right. So here's your challenge. Choose one small change today. Just one. Maybe it's replacing your afternoon snack with a piece of fruit. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk. Maybe it's reviewing your supplements with your doctor. Whatever you choose, know this. Every positive step strengthens your legs. Every wise decision brings you closer to a life of freedom, mobility, and confidence. This is your path. Take that first step. Thank you for being here. Keep moving forward. And remember, strong legs, strong life.